この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here to ride the hype train to infinity and beyond. Last week we finished up the first season of Sankey Zesho Symphogear, which means that this week we are going to embark on the next chapter in the journey of these crazy girls who sing J-pop and gain incredible powers via relic power armor things and fight eldritch abominations called noise. Yep, that's the show. And at the same time, like some other shows that I'm watching right now, Chihayafuru, that doesn't cover the show at all because there is so much more going on in Symphogear, and it is just so much fun. So, from what I've been led to believe, which I take with a bit of a grain of salt given what I had been led to believe about the first season, I was told before beginning that Season 1, Sankey Zesho Symphogear, was meh, and then from then on, everything just sort of ascended in quality and budget and everything. So we're gonna start G. I don't know what to expect from it. I think my only expectation is more Symphogear at this point, and that's a really good thing because the start of Symphogear was really enjoyable for me. But one thing that has been stated consistently, like over and over and over by a lot of people, which makes it seem like a pretty trustworthy opinion, is that shit's gonna get better and more and bigger and crazier. And how you accomplish that when we ended on such a high from the first season, I don't really know. I don't know if we're gonna have like a reset to more base level stuff, or if we're gonna just start out guns blazing right out the gate, fucking shit up, hibiki punching, super hype, epic, but blah 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 blah, and then just go up from there. I don't see how that would be possible. But hey, maybe. Maybe. So really, again, I don't know what to expect. I liked Season 1 of Symphogear a lot, and people have told me that it's less good than what is to come, and so I'm expecting more good, because, yeah. I'm a little bit scared of that. I don't know if I can handle that much hype. But, but, that's what we're gonna do. So, again, don't really know where we're going with this. Don't know if Fine is going to be like the main recurring villain of the series, or if we're going to reveal more things going on in the world. I mean, we've left all of our characters pretty much where they were, with a little bit of a time skip and some more lying to Miku, because that's what we do. We just lie to best waifu. But everybody's back, and all of our dead people are no longer dead, which is kind of nice because they're good characters, and it's good that they're not dead. And yeah, I mean, from the impression that I get, nobody really thought that Symphogear Season 1 would turn into more seasons. So it's not like there are a lot of plot hooks embedded in the first season that would lead us on a direction that we could really predict for Season 2. It kind of has to be a starting all over situation. There has to be the introduction of a new conflict of some kind, new something of some kind, new characters, and old characters, and mingling it all together. And I'm just really interested in seeing how they accomplish that, and how it takes off from here. So let's go ahead and dive on into episode 1 of season 2, or G, Symphogear G. And we'll just play it by ear and see how many episodes we want to watch, see how we feel about it, whatever. So I've got episode 1 of G up and ready to go. I am once again using the D-Truck releases. They were really good last time, and I didn't notice any flaws or flubs or anything. They had some nice typesetting and translated songs and all the things that you want in your subtitle track, so we're going to stick with that. Got D-Truck of Symphogear G. It is a huge file, or group of files. It's like 30 gigabytes, which is big, but that's okay. I've got space. And let's go ahead and dive on into it. So I have episode 1 of Symphogear G up and ready to go. It is 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video. If you want to sync up your own blah 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 blah, I'm getting things mixed up in my brain. 2 versions of this reaction video. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you would like to sync up your own copy of the episodes with the timer-based version up on YouTube, you're welcome to do so. Just get your copy ready, because the beep beep timer to count you down should be coming at you right about now. Let's do it. Is this the aftermath? Is that another relic? Amel. Wait, is that Miku? What the fuck is happening? I mean, already there is a lot of like extra to the production here, but what the hell is happening? Is this where we end up? And it's haunting. What? Is that a city in a planet? Or just a chunk out of the moon? Or... Alright. That doesn't seem to work. Oh, fuck. Oh, hi, friendo. Who is that singing up on stage? Dr. Ver. Oh, hey! Oh, hey, girls! Why? Is that Tsubasa in a wig? Like, going off and doing her English tour? We got a new headquarters. Got a couple more layers of shading to everything. Okay, so they're carrying Solomon's cane around. Or transporting it. Blue eye, that's gotta be Tsubasa. But with pink hair. Something moving at high speed hidden amongst the noise. There's so much more motion. Sure, yeah. Oh. Okay. So this doctor guy is our new Sakurai-ish. You would know. Oh, a little bit of tune from Chris. Ooh. Well, fuck. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! That's a big improvement. Oh, holy shit. Oh, I'm so into that. Oh, we didn't get to see Chris's. Ah, that combo attack? That's what she does. A energy crossbows. Fuck yeah. There is so much more going on. You can just feel the budget. It's awesome. Okay, so we're starting at the same level and I guess going up from there. Cool. Cool. Oh! Is this the same? Nope. Giga Zeppelin, sticking with the metal and hard rock themes. Hmm. But noise don't use intelligence usually. Mega Death Party. Got some Itano stuff going on. Yes. It's like the animators are just going, let's show off some new toys. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Not going after an artifact. Because Solomon's Cane is what Fine used to, like, apparate noise for her purposes, right? You what? Nani? Oh, tunnel. Nope. Yep. Punch stuff? Oh. Of course. Hey, they always work. Hmm. What else are you going to hit them with? Okay. Yeah. Whoop. Oh. Uh. Uh. Oh. With massive brass knuckles, eh? Oh! God, the little noises that they make are horrifying. Then did what she does best. Punch really fucking hard. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So we did it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. For sure. Yeah. Sure. I strongly distrust this guy, like, immediately. Okay. Just. Mm-hmm. Can we go meet with Miku and people? US. Okay, so we're working with the US at this point. Sweet. Sweet. Fuck. Aw, god damn it. Those don't work. Oh, they're glitchier than usual. That's interesting. Rip. Rip Battalion. Tsubasa? Doing tests and stuff. What's with the pink hair, girl? Is she trying to be a little bit like Kanade? That's not Kanade. I mean, that's not Tsubasa. Wait, that is Tsubasa. Wait, that's not Tsubasa. Who the fuck is that? Just vacuuming up ashes. Jesus. And Solomon Kane? Shit. Okay, pink hair girl, definitely not Tsubasa. Gotcha. Yeah, seems likely. Still love the Queen of Music. Queen's. Okay. Separate person, not Tsubasa. Thank you. Maria. And she's fucking evil. Hey, Okawa. Which might be for the best, but I mean, we've had shows be the kicking off point of the show before. It seems like that's what's gonna happen, right? Well, there goes that conversation. Hmm. Hmm. What is this place? Oh, is that Mum? So is she the woman who we saw like dive and protect other girl in the sea? Yeah. Okay. You're here. So she's a singer and is somehow working Kandenzavna Ivu. Oh. Hmm. 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 Okay, so people in the intro, not Miku. Missed a lot of things. Oh, that's familiar. Another music sequence? Okay, so they're singing the duet. Cool. And they've got mics built into swords. That's fucking awesome. Tonight the world will be united. That sounds familiar as well. Hmm. Gotta love audience participation. These dynamic camera shots, awesome. A blade. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so what's mom doing in that truck at this point? Oh, the echo on that is nice. And you inspire everyone else back. Oh, yeah, exactly. Hmm. Maria. 日本のトップアーティスト. Okay, cool. Sounds good. The turn. The turn. Oh, fuck. It's all happening again. Oh, fuck. Not again. What is that relic? What is that? Wait. Who are they? Did they have... Did they have pendant things? Yeah. Yeah, where are Hibiki and Kurisu? Alright, they're on the way and they know. 40 minutes? 40 minutes? We don't have 40 minutes, yo. Yeah. Hey, good. I mean, that's what we do. This thrum. You'd be revealing your... Yeah. Does she have one as well? Nope. She thinks she's doing something right. That is a good fucking question. Please. How? This is an announcement of war. Oh, the declaration. Uh-oh. So, do we have, like, an army of asshole Symphogear users? Wait, it's Gungnir? Wait. How? Other fragments? Alright, that's pretty hot. That's a bad beaky. I'm into it. I'm into it. We are Fine? They... Like, actually... Or... Wait... Did they just... Is that just that's not coincidence? What the fuck is going on? Phoenix song. Rebirth. Fine. Alright, is there an after thing, Imajiggy? It doesn't look like it. But we'll see. When the star became music. Oh. It looks like a little fetus thing. And that's it. Hype. Hype. Pure unadulterated hype. Okay. Okay. Before we dig into any of the nitty-gritty stuff that went on here, a lot of which is awesome, and a lot of which is quite confusing. I think that it probably serves our purposes most to mention some of the general, just like all over painted with a wide brush improvements, just generally There is a notable improvement in the quality of sound design and access to like more sound effects and Foley work. There is a notable improvement to the amount of animation. Um, while season 1 had some pretty cool cuts in it, they're just fast and furious throughout this episode. Along with what seems to be like a lot more time, a lot more time and access to more powerful digital tools for making some of this stuff happen. I will say that while this whole singing dancing sequence is fucking awesome, I gotta say that the first sequence in season 1 was something that I thought was better. Not not like on a technical level, just I found it more impressive. But the general choreography and general amount of things moving, specifically like hair, the flowing things from Hibiki, Chris's hair waving in the wind, and the creativity of the shots is like it's just on another level from season 1. And I think the place where this is absolutely the most clear and obvious in a difference is the Hibiki transformation sequence, because the original transformation sequences, when I went ahead and frame by frame them, they were pretty cool, but in a this is a creative way to do this without a lot of what we would call sakuga. This transformation sequence is fucking sakuga fest. So we get the spin. There's air and flowiness to her skirt and to her hair and to everything else. Get the light rays converging, and then this awesome explosion of her outfit outward. Just yes. Just yeah. And you like going into this episode, or throughout this episode, the one thing that kept echoing in my mind is like the animators want to show people who cared about season 1 that they're giving their all and that they've got a lot of shiny new toys to play with, and it's just fucking awesome, and it is. So yeah, we get the full motion transformation sequence. We still keep some of the elements like the musical standards in the background and stuff. What this is, I don't know. Ziggurat and all, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell that is. And then we've got this sparkly effect that sort of like paints the Symphogear itself onto her, which is fucking awesome and also hot. And then speaking of cool new toys, we have upgraded all of Hibiki's gear in fucking awesome ways. The mechanical elements like surround and encapsulate her, whirring together and techno stuff. There's mechanical design, which is something that was definitely not like a major factor in season 1. It was, this looks like a cool outfit. It just pop onto her in like one still side frame, pop, 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 and then they combine and pop out of the screen. Here, it's just all out. It's just all out. The way that this leg piece like wraps itself around her and then as though it's bandages or rope, and then becomes solidified, and everything else latches itself on. There's just so much interesting stuff going on, and it makes the transformation sequence, and by extension, the Gia itself, that much more awesome. Little punchy punch, little kicky kick. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. We also have a setup for a combo move, which is exciting. But then there's other stuff like this. Like this cut wouldn't have been in season 1. The amount of motion here, it wouldn't have been there. The general particle effects, the general like everything effects, the fact that we follow this crossbow bolt of sorts as it goes, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty fucking cool. Oh Jesus, it split into a million shards of awesome and became a wall of these things, which I then thought was like, oh, this is kind of a bit of a callback to Chris's swan song when she did a similar thing and turned it into a gigantic ultra beam. Nope, just a hail of thorns, and we get new names for a couple of new things, and then we see some of our old friends with Mega Death Party and other things like that. But each one of these cuts has so much more action, so much more motion going on, and boob bounce, because why not? Fuck yeah. It's just fantastic. There's so much dynamic, like, just action to all of the action scenes. I don't know if that makes sense, but there's a consistent use of dynamic camera on 2D stuff, which is in and of itself cool and not easy, and a sense of motion, a sense of action. Hell, the entire sequence takes place on a moving train until we bring everything to a halt as we set up this fucking silhouetted Hibiki just like I will stop you moment, which is awesome. And then can we talk about we've exchanged the like little rubber bandy things that fling back from the elbow and make super punches with this fucking rocket jet booster punch? Okay. Yeah, I'm not complaining. She gets herself a punchy fist thing. The songs are like, you can just tell from the quality of the vocals that there's more money for recording, more like better microphones, better direction, better whatever. It's all fucking better on every front. Even little elements like animating this mechanical stamp thing. I mean, it opens like an eyeball. It's creepy, but it's cool. And then we get this new doctor guy who I guess is trustworthy. I mean, honestly, he's too out there and too crazy to be a bad guy. That's the honest truth about it. He's too fucking crazy to be a bad guy. And he's too fucking different from Sakurai to be another, let's put another bad guy into that same situation. The whole like white coat, purple borders thing that he's got going on, it's nuts. All right, so meet this girl. I definitely got kind of confused that we were introducing a totally new character here. I was like, is that Tsubasa? No, obviously not. Absolutely not. Tsubasa's still Tsubasa. She's not changing her hair color to pink just cuz. That's not what's going on here. And we are set up that she has some ominous stuff going on from the very beginning. There's definitely another plan afoot. And with the juxtaposition of the immediate attack with Solomon's Cane, we know that things are going on. There's a lot of touching base with characters that we want to see, like where's Miku? Oh, she's at the concert. Okay, that ups the stakes a little bit. We get our it's not an anime line because we do. Now, if you want peace, prepare for war is a famous quote by somebody. If you want peace, prepare for war. It's somebody Roman. Yep. Latin adage. Publius Flavius Vegetius Renatus de re militari. And the actual phrasing is igitur qui desiderat pacem praeparat bellum. Therefore, he who desires peace, let him prepare for war. Cool. Interesting. Gonna just take a guess that it probably doesn't matter that much, but it seems to be a message from somebody who she has been waiting for. You're finally here. We've been waiting for so long. This combined with the phoenix imagery in the song, in like the backdrop and the background they're singing up against on stage, plus the fact that I think that their song is like, it's probably titled something like Phoenix Song, but it ends on that line regardless. Like phoenix imagery or the motif works really well with Fine. Just realized that they also kind of phoenix, but that's not what I mean. I mean the rebirth and the death and resurrection idea. That's interesting. And the reveal that she is indeed Fine, or they are Fine, is it's pretty spooky. That's a spooky thing going on. But yeah, we've got the phoenix motif Back here, we have we show that there is like at least 2 more of these, I guess, dark Symphogear people. I don't know what to call them yet, but the Fine subordinate people. Uh, and I guess it would make sense for Fine if it is indeed the conscious entity Fine, and if she does indeed remember her experiences with Hibiki and such, to make a little bit of a 180 on her beliefs on Symphogears themselves. Like, oh, they're cute toys that are useful for certain things, to like, oh shit, these things are pretty powerful, maybe we should use them. How she has Gungnir? I don't really know. I mean, there are only fragments of it embedded in Hibiki, so I guess it makes sense that there would be other fragments elsewhere. There's also some hinting that Maria here may like kind of in the same way that Kurisu was being used, and believed that what she was doing was the way forward, or like the right way. There's some hinting that maybe this Maria character could be turned. Maybe, possibly, potentially. That maybe she has the world's best interests in mind, but is on the wrong path to it. I mean, once you start working with noise, you got a little bit of an issue. So they claim control over noise. I mean, the fact that she's a singer and stuff makes me feel like the control over noise that they claim has to do something with like singing to them. But I don't know. Like, you could say that songs are control over noise, but noise is the antithesis of songs, so I don't know. Some weird stuff going on. Yeah, show being broadcast all over the world. You don't actually want to reveal yourself, but that's okay because I'll reveal myself. And then we get her transformation sequence, which is a fucking problem because she is Black Gungnir with all of the punching powers that probably gives. So they redid the entire transformation sequence differently for a different character in a different way. But it's the same suit with a palette swap. Same ear bits, same like wing things from the top, same punchy fists. That's a fucking problem, man. That is a big problem. This whole setup is kind of wonderful. There are little bits and pieces of like, hey, if you missed it, exposition. With Kurisu saying like, those things that I did before, blah blah blah, and Doctor Guy telling us what Solomon's Cane does. But that's totally fine. It's definitely makes a lot of sense. There's also a notable improvement when there are like distinguishable backgrounds. There is a noticeable improvement in them. But there are lots of these like I went back too far, but that's okay. So we cut from here. This is an interesting shot in and of itself. We hold on like the waist of Kurisu, and then we cut to it, and then we cut somewhere else rather quickly. Yeah, to show the fist clench. We're pulling out and up at the same time, and then cutting to here. Lots of these low waist angle shots that function as over the shoulder shots, but a little bit different. It's kind of cool. Just the general framing and choice of where to put the camera is improved. It's a little bit more experienced feeling, a little bit more deft, a little bit nicer. And just the line work is a little bit clearer. The characters are often a little bit bigger than they were in episode 1. The faces are a little bit more detailed. The eyes are a little bit more detailed without losing any of the character of the characters. There's also some little bit of Yuri baiting between Kurisu and Hibiki, which I don't have a problem with. It's cool. So after saying all of that, I think I want to turn my attention to this intro sequence, which makes a little bit more sense as we moved through it. but it's definitely something weird going on here. So this individual appears to be clutching that relic that we see in the places, and I don't recall if we've seen this relic before, but I just don't know. Is that Gungnir? I don't think so. But she appears to be wearing what looks like Gungnir. It's just difficult to tell in the coloration of things. No, it looks different. It looks a bit different. It's got the wings on the back and stuff. It's odd. Then we have this girl. So that must be Maria, right? I thought for a moment that it looked like Miku, specifically in this cut, but that must be Maria. She's got the same hair thing that's going on there. Um, and then we see what looks like, yeah, that's very different. And she's bleeding out the eyes. So this looks like somebody sang their swan song. Who? I don't know. But maybe is to her as Kanade is to Tsubasa. Looks like a actually looks like the One-sama from Gunbuster, which I watched earlier this week. It's weird, just in that specific cut. So then rubble starts to fall, and it looks like, yeah, we don't know. There's so much we don't know here. And then that's the mother character. Tackles her to the ground and takes the brunt of the falling rubble, which I assume is why we see her in a chair later, with the implication that she has like spinal damage or something, or is otherwise crippled. And then she whooshes back to normalcy. Stuff falls, rocks fall, everybody dies. Okay. So is this the moon? And the fragments of the big chunk of the moon have formed themselves a ring? I guess so. It does. It must be just like unintentional, but it looks like there's like a city built into the moon. Be funny if that actually comes to bear. And then we intersperse stuff, show how bad the noise are, see our girls on mission, and then we continue intercutting to her performances. As though, I mean, I think the implication is that she's, through her performance, somehow, like, causing this noise attack, but I don't know. We don't really have an idea of where she's performing or to what end at this point. Then we get our massive fan service fight, which is fucking awesome, and I feel extraordinarily served as a fan. Some cute character moments, but you can really see the difference in detail on the faces. Like the line work is crisper, everything is crisper. It's wonderful. And just like they're just going hog wild with ideas and cool things. I'd also say that the noise look a little bit cooler. They're a little bit less colorful, a little bit more muted in their color palettes, and there's this like this shimmering glitch effect that's across all of them that I think captures what they are as these like these otherworldly, almost technological, like weird entities that are noise. They're glitching. There's actual like computer or television static built into them. You can see it in the like RGB colors that are built into these glitchy sections. It's cool. It's really effective. Just the idea that they're walking around, they've got special gigantic vacuums for vacuuming up their old friends. It's fucking awful. It's awful. Oh, but it's so perfect because of course they would. Yeah, gotta have cleanup for noise incidents. Oh my god. Okay. All in all, this was a fantastic start to a new season. It definitely sort of caught us up with where things are at the moment. Introduced it like I said some things that probably needed to happen going into a new season. Like we probably have to introduce a new conflict. We probably have to touch base with our characters. We probably have to figure out what the dynamic is for everything at this moment. And all of those things were done. Like boom, 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 checkboxes being hit. Along with a bunch of other stuff like serve the fans, show what we got from the animation department, and it's good. It is good. It's pretty fucking awesome. And just, you know, if the accelerating hype curve of season 1 is anything to go off of, this is just barely the beginning. Just a little taste. Just a little taste. Okay, this was a really cool first episode. Let's watch the second episode. I don't know how many episodes we're going to watch today. I'm probably going to try to stop after 2 or 3, given that we were already 50 minutes into a recording, but we'll see. In any case, I'm going to take a quick break, do a quick resyncy thingy, and then we will come back to episode 2. So, I'll see you in a moment. Peace. Alright, welcome back. We are ready to rock and roll with episode 2 of Symphogear G. We've got some bad stuff going on. Maria has revealed herself to be a bad bitch, and has sort of called Tsubasa out, like, hey, do you really want to sacrifice everything that the world knows about you by revealing that you're a Symphogear user and such? I don't know, probably. I mean, if it means saving lots and lots of people, yeah, probably. But Hibiki and Kurisu are, at least when we last saw them, 40 minutes away. We got a weird thing going on with Mama, and some other third party who has not revealed themselves pulling the strings, seemingly through, like, text messages on a computer. Also, lots of shots of this weird relic-looking thing that looks like a little fetus thing and is kind of creepy. Okay, let's see where we go from here. I've got episode 2 up. It's ready to go. Beep beep timer. It can, though. Real familiar. So are the other ones also analogs to, like, Chris and... Yep. Oh, OP! OP! Fuck yes! The same graphic that was behind her during the transformation. Holding hands. Yeah. Kata. Yeah. Locking into the pose. Sick. Hey! Ooh, I like this style. Awesome. The source of the relics, eh? Hey, Miku. Fucking noise. Reaching out and failing. Wait, Shul Shagaha? Igalima? The other ones? Yeah. Those were 2 of the same spear, right? And there's Mama. Okay. That looks bad. That looks awesome. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Sweet. Super sweet. Super awesome. Alright, shit's all fucked. What are we gonna do? This guy. So they were already hit by... Okay. Fine, fine, fine. They lost the relics? How so? 80-20. Gotcha. As soba noodles should be. Paramilitary. Okay. Strength and falsehood of the heart. No? But they probably will. Will unleash noise everywhere? Yep. Oh, hey, Dalai Lama. Pretty far. Okay. No. It's a lot of soba noodles. Well... I bet they're all gonna fucking give in. I'm cursing a lot. I should stop doing that. A unified world at peace, eh? Okay. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. Hmm. Cool. I don't think she's fake, girl. Thank you. That is greatly appreciated. Be a benevolent ruler. Doesn't want to kill innocents, or... Okay. The other two... Yep. Yeah. More reasonable than they might seem. Good. How long until Chris and Hibiki show up? Hey Miku, get out of there, girl. Yeah. Yeah, wrap it up. Anime line. This is a dope track. Jesus. Yup. That's a problem. And I'm gonna guess she can manifest an armed gear that isn't holding hands. Ogawa, you better not fucking die right now. Oh, wait, these are the bad ones. But they're so cute. But they're so cute. They can't be evil. Matoi? Muroi? Tsunetsuki. G. Hmm. They can't be evil. Look at them. Why are they so cute? That's not fair. I have to dislike them. Can't they be ugly? Oh, that is a cool cut. Fight me. Fight me. Are the cameras off? What the heck is that? The cameras are on. Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go. Let's get there. We can't cut the feeds or anything. So she's going to stand up against a fully geared up girl. Nice. Oh, I was about to say in heels. Oh. Oh. She's gonna come in contact with a fucking sing it girl. I bet the world will be okay with you. What choice does she have? Whoever cut the feeds, thank you. Fucking awesome, good. Indeed. She can transform. Alright, here we go. Oh, we don't get to see. Okay, we do. Blades. Blades! Oh, chills. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Blue flash. The second blade. Uh-huh. Ogawa? It's your job as a man. Yep. Yep. Yep, yep. Let's fucking go. Fall to the fire of my sword. Oh, Jesus. That cape is a problem. Yeah. Yeah, she's not faking it. Are they trying to awaken another relic like before? Oh. Oh. What the hell is that? But by singing more, she's playing into their plans, right? What? Fuck, that's so cool. Oh. The others arrive. Alpha style 100 rebirths? Oh. Oh. Tsubasa? Shit. No, but it certainly helps. A billion maiden. Let's go. Oh my god, that cape is such a problem. Alright, Gungnir versus Gungnir. Alright, or just grab Tsubasa, get her out of there. Trio versus trio. I appreciate you trying. Shit. So that's not gonna work this time, eh? Hmm. Oh. Oh, they're saw blades. And if you wish to protect someone. All but forgotten the smile that spurred me on. Hmm. 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 Maybe. She has a point. But she also has friends who will stand beside her. Interesting. Calling out Hibiki's issues. Only at 24%. Which is... Funky Boy? Force them to fight. Oh. Horizon Spear. Oh. Splitting it. That's the problem. What? Will they just keep replicating? Oh, it just keeps getting bigger. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's real bad. How do we even... Yeah, how do we even... What do we got? Yeah, if that thing spreads. Yeah. Bad, bad. I love this track. How much backlash? Can they share the burden again? Okay. And that provides the phonic gain that they need, doesn't it? Gross. S2 CA. Okay. And via holding hands. Oh, all the computers blinking out. Okay. Yup. Yup. You don't know what it's like to suffer? Fuck you. Oh. 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 Join together. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Yep. That's awesome. Probably not. And it worked. Okay. What does that mean? Is she wearing relics on her ears? Strikes me as another Chris analog. A little bit. Cutting deep. What was that? Is that Doctor? Okay, I take back what I said before about him seeming too evil to be evil. The fuck was that? And Nui D. Got some Winamp plugins going. Hmm. So good. It's so good. Oh man, there are actually too many cool cuts in this episode to actually go through them. There are just too many. Okay, one thing that I think we do need to do though is go through the OP. I'll say a couple things about just generally about the episode first. Fight choreography plus like 1,000, like a lot, like wow, haha, it's awesome. The general like creativity in designs and ideas around Gia improved, and the addition of a bunch of new Gia improved further. I freaking love Maria's fighting style, using the cape mostly, and it also lets them push off the reveal that she actually has access to the big ol' spear that we saw Kanade using in episode 1. She has access to that too. I was thinking that the cape was going to be her armed gear. No, she could just do that for fun. Just impenetrable shield, as well as a spear that can pierce anything. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Totally fair. Definitely nothing unfair about that. So Maria's fucking busted at the moment. The two new girls are the cutest. And I have to hate them, and that's a problem because they're the cutest. So their names are something and something else. Nailed it. Okay, wait, we hear them say them right at the beginning. He's coming this way, don't worry, Kiri Shirabe. Okay, I am going to look them up because I want to know who those voice actresses are. So because I have a weird sneaking suspicion about Kiri's. Symphogear G. Kirika. No, it's about Shirabe's actually. Yoshino Nanjo. What else have you done? What else? Nope. Okay. I just that the G sounded way too familiar, and I kind of had a weird feeling that maybe she was Tsunetsuki from Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei, but she's absolutely not. She's in a couple of things, but nothing that I really like stands out as being recognizable. Okay, fine. And then Kirika is Ai Kayano. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's really cool. All right, sidetracked. Don't want to be sidetracked. They're really cute. I really like their character designs, specifically Shirabe's. She is far too cute to be as evil as she apparently is. I would totally be Ogawa in that situation, just like, oh, let me protect. Oh, you're actually the enemy. Oh, well, I'll still protect. That's fine. That's okay. This whole sequence where Tsubasa is holding her own against a fully geared up Gyat user and actually holding her own is fantastic. Something else that's noticeable is that even in these wide shots, the characters look better than they do in season 1. Like a lot better. Even in far out low detail wides. But man, you can see where the emphasis is really, and it's in these sequences. Like this whole idea of her hopping over that thing and then it kind of goes back to the highs and lows that I was talking about at the end of season 1, except on a much more micro level, where we've got it's the power of reversals. I didn't even use that word even once during when I was talking about it before, but that's what it's actually called. They're called reversals. Yeah, it's just the power of reversals. Like, oh, sick. A cool moment for Tsubasa to get out of here and maybe be able to activate her gear. Reversal, her heel snaps, and boom, Maria's right behind her, preventing her from leaving. And then we do another kind of reversal here in the opposite direction. She's falling backward toward a bunch of noise. If she impacts, she's dead. She'll turn to ash. So we know that she's probably going to sing and blink. And even now, we don't understand that it's Ogawa until we're told that it's Ogawa. Also, Tsubasa transformation sequence, so sleek, so elegant, so fucking sexy. Thank you, Tsubasa, and thank you, Ogawa. Good freaking job. The whole Zesho sequence with the cool name for it and all of the things, fucking awesome. The new type of title card that we get for the new move to sort of distinguish it from the older one, as she does this fiery wind blades thing. Hold on here. How is this even? Oh, that's just cool. That's just cool. Gush, 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 gush. And the introduction of the new ones. Interesting that hers are so like dark and flat black, alpha style, 100 rebirths. Interesting. And then she's got like kind of a ranger or almost like a Robin Hood-esque aesthetic with the green pointed hat and the big old scythe thing, which doesn't really fit, but whatever, it all works. And then I guess she has these gigantic super mega platform heels that make her as tall as the other girls almost, but not quite. Freaking awesome. And then this turns into, yeah, everybody arrives. The cool cape thing is just freaking cool. And let's stop fighting, okay? And we've got another character who's here to foil Hibiki. I'm not gonna call her a foil to Hibiki at the moment, but like we know what Hibiki's goal is. If we can understand each other, we don't have to fight. Why don't we just be friends? But that's pretty thin. So now we're gonna force Hibiki to like actually justify her beliefs in a meaningful way, which she wasn't really forced to do in the last season. She believed it and she fought for it and it worked. Now we've got characters who are like, nah, fam, I'm not interested. That's some stupid hypocritical bullshit. Hmm. Hmm. The one thing that stands out as not quite right is you don't know the meaning of suffering. And I get the feeling that, one, I wouldn't say that's necessarily true. I think Hibiki has gone through some suffering stuff, and we see it as she takes on the burden of their zesho, of their swan songs together. She takes on all of that pain and difficulty herself. She's strong. But there's something to what Shigure? Shibure? Shirabe. There's something to what Shirabe says here that like it rings true in a way that's like, oh, that's an interesting place to take this story. Like, let's force our main character to justify her own idealism. That's interesting. And then this whole sequence is just the most amazing that it could possibly be. The way that it almost looks like reality is crackling and shattering around her as she like sucks in all of this energy from three superb songs at once and melds them into a single punch. That's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome. And turns it into this gigantic beam of like wrapped energy. Who cares? It's just cool. It's just freaking cool. And she's crying because of that. Now, there's something that we see in this sequence. Yeah, here. Give our child back, get lost. Tachibana. So it's at Tachibana's house, and people are after. So this is what she gets for trying to save people. Yeah. The one she couldn't save, I suppose. Jesus. Jesus. And yet she holds strong to her ideals. That's pretty fucking respectable. We get another sequence after this. This is on the inside. Is this... I don't know what that is. Don't know. Very weird. Oh, and then we get the little tease at the end which shows Dr. Good Guy being not a fucking good guy. So we're 2 for 2 on Doctor characters who know stuff about Symphogear being fucking evil. Jesus. That's a problem. This episode was full of distilled hype and also cuteness and also many other things. And it does an interesting setup that forces Hibiki to rationalize and justify herself, her ideals, all that jazz. Pretty cool. So, lots of hands reaching out for other hands imagery, starting with Hibiki reaching out for, I assume, Tsubasa. This whole moment where her like the darkness that's encompassing her shatters and like brings her to life and brings her to light. Really interesting. And then these two holding hands. And it's as though it's like the way this camera shot works. She stands alone, and then we see Tsubasa with her hand out holding on to Chris's hand, and it's as though we're going to continue circling around to Hibiki, but she's not there. Each of them has one empty hand. It's kind of weird, kind of different. And then it's just the two of them holding hands in the center. Kind of weird. Kind of scary, actually. Then we have Hibiki doing some cool kata. Kata being forms, martial arts forms. And then I love the way she locks herself into the logo pose. It's just cool animation. Cling. Bam, bam, bam. And in the distance, that day when the star became music. I guess makes more sense than the other thing. I have seen this as a wallpaper. I considered using it as one of the thumbnails, but I wasn't aware that it was actually a part of the show. Pretty freaking cool. And we continue in that style, which I think is just awesome. I really like this style with the like, what do you call them? Like, actual mangaka actually cut out tones. Actually cut out tones with razor blades and use them for the shading. But to do that style throughout is really cool. And then we get each character on a backdrop of their actual relics, like history and lineage. Freaking awesome. Yeah, Chris, and then the archer, Ichibal, or Ichiballs, and Gungnir, which I believe is the spear of Odin, something like that. Yeah. Okay, so shot of Miku, shatters, noise come about. And then who is this? That's gotta be Chris, doesn't it? Yeah. But she's still sort of entangled by these thorny vines, these thorny roses, which I guess would be a part of Fine's original aesthetic, right? And sort of related to the Nehushtan armor. So she's still held back by her own thoughts as they're only wrapped around her face, not anything else. And then we have her reaching forward, failing again and again to grasp hands with what she's trying to. All right, so Shul Shagana and Igalima. Just gonna Google Shul Shagana. Well, I don't want the Symphogear stuff. I don't want that. Yep. Okay. There would probably be spoilers here. So this implies that the two of these things are like intrinsically related, are like the left hand and right hand of whatever deity this is supposed to be. I'm assuming it's something drawn from Indian mythology, but just sounds that way. Intradasting. Get Mama. Then we open here. Oh, that's the girl from the first scene that we saw with the X's across her hair. I'm gonna guess that it's her sister, given that we go through Mama's eye patch to get here. We get some flashes of interesting things. We get one flash, which is, I think, Doctor holding, smiling creepily, and it's just a quick flash. And then we get this relic. Don't know what relic that is. And then we move to an action sequence where Hibiki does some badass stuff. Getting her punching fists ready. sort of show off all the characters, show off a bunch of stuff. Awesome. And then these two attacking one another. So here, Tsubasa's using her normal sword, and she's using the Gungnir spear. Which I guess you could take as like a Gungnir being used to its full potential. And then we end on a familiar note of the three of them holding hands together. And a city in the moon, which is probably not actually a city, but, you know. When we cut to all of the different world leaders, who do we show? We show the Dalai Lama, the the like head of peace in the world, if you will. Kind of interesting. I don't remember. Did we get a "this isn't an anime" line? I don't remember. Man, Ogawa should have recognized that relic. Now, what is going on here with the staring at Ogawa? Is she just like determining whether to kill him? And Kitty is like, maybe don't. I don't know. I don't know. All in all, awesome episode. We get to see the full strength, and most of the full strength of our enemy, and defeat a gigantic noise that is an awful replicator type using a super cool new combo attack that's super cool and fucking awesome. Problem, they've awakened another relic, like a big boy relic, like a full relic, what looks to be a complete relic, and we've seen what those can do in the past. That's bad. What's it gonna do? I don't know. Are we gonna even get to see? I don't know, because we've sort of split up now. Um, yeah, I don't know what comes next. Probably try and figure out what the hell is going on in the world, and maybe talk about it. Maybe see some Hibiki and Miku. I would hope, but you know, hopes, dreams, whatever. We'll see. Yeah, I think I've got one more in me. I'm gonna regret saying that, aren't I? Because we're gonna end up watching like 6. Let's not. Let's not. I got one more in me. We're gonna do one more. I'm going to take a quick break, do a resync, back in a moment. See you in a moment. Peace. All right, welcome back. We are ready to rock and roll for Symphogear G, episode 3. I've got it up, it's ready to go, so beep beep timer. So we get to see it all again. Fuck yeah. Oh, that's so fucking cool. Also, I think that's the first time we've seen anything like skeletal about a noise. Gather it all in. Spirit bomb time. The mechanical design is just cool. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you for letting me see all of this again. It's so good. All right. Complete. What does that mean? I don't know. But it's probably bad. The light. Was that one crystal shattered and reformed? See if we notice anything else different here. So cool. I almost chose solitude. Where is this? Those who crave the end, those who brave the end. Is this Doctor? Dr. Evil? Oh no, it's Mama. Right. You're wondering if Maria can do that? Seems that way. Which is exactly what you needed. Nephilim. Incubated. It's a week later. And nothing has happened. Okay. That's ominous. But they gave a 24-hour ultimatum, right? Maybe they just got what they wanted. Yeah. Things are weird. That was a weird voice crack, too. Ooh, cool shot. Ogawa! He's just casually talking throughout. Just casually with it to one ear. Oh my god, Ogawa. Oh, a hidden badass. Awesome. Happy. You're happy. You're happy, kone. Okay, that was a weird cut. Almost storybook like. What? Is this the school? Wasn't the school destroyed? This is a different school. Different building? Why you gotta cut me down like that, though? Oh, hi, Miku. Fuck yes. Good question. It's hard to know when you are. Oh, same teacher. That's a very different sentiment from teacher. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Nope. Not even a little. Yep, same teacher. Just digging deeper. Yup. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. That was cool. Then why didn't she... Someone you lost? Someone they all lost. Aww. Oh, hey, Maria. Just gonna walk in on your moment. Thank you, hair. Hmm. Where is their base? Hi, Doc. There, where, as in Veritas? Truth? Next flower? Food? What does it use as food? Is it people? The frontier? I sense some tension between the two of them. He wants to do his own experiments with the no. Oh, jeez. Yeah. What's the bait? And who's your prey? Tsubiki, right? And friends. Hi, Chris. Run, Chris, run. Classic. What did you do? What did you do, Chris? Oh, the cultural fair, right? Gotta do it. Hey, it's a high school anime at heart. Yes, kind of. Gotta have a cultural festival. 3 days to go. I mean, we have to have a cultural festival. There'll be an attack during it. Always. I like some of the new tracks that they're bringing in. The background music. Ooh. Hey. I mean, you saved the world. Nope, ice cold. Yep, just a girl. But a really fucking cool one, you know? Just like really cool. Mm-hmm. Don't be jelly, Chris. Okay. Yeah, that's way too pleasant. Let's turn our attention to bad shit. Trap. Bait. Hmm. So will we actually get to see the Nephilim? Okay, so he traced the paper trail. Yeah, this is the trap. All right, let's do it. Yup. Shit. Yup. Don't breathe that. Oh, hello. Oh, Chris transformation. Yes, 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 yes. The hard rock. A. Speaker bows. Woo. Melt. Okay. She said, Tsundere, even when she's killing people, get in line for these bullets. Sounds a bit stupid, but I like it. A. Hibiki, you okay? No, dude, that fog is doing things. Shouldn't be breathing it. Ruh-roh. Back out. Back out. Get out of there. Get out of there. Don't fight on their turf. Oh, that's the Nephilim, isn't it? Yeah, it just took that head on. It's not a noise. What is it? Yeah, exactly what I want to know. Oh, hey, doctor. Yup. Gonna play your cards immediately. Oh, I'm back in the box, huh? Oh, she's a sword. Just getting Solomon's cane. Shit. That was gorgeous. But what is going on? Uh-oh. Y'all need to get the fuck out of here. Because you did. You're hurting yourself. Taking the Nephilim away. He's giving himself over? Alright. Go for it, girl. You'll never be alone. We're gonna get an add-on? Oh, Zweiwing. Temporary HQ. Oh! Alright. Grab that Nephilim. Whatever the hell it is. What was that? Is that one of... Oh, shit, she's here. Maria is here. Okay, that's pretty fucking awesome. Whoa. We know. Is she actually an awakened Fine? Shit. Is that the end of the... So all of these EDs are, somebody mentioned in the comments, are from the perspective of Chris. This one's pretty nice. I won't turn back. Also, crepes. Nice. All right, we got some plans within plans going on here. Dr. Vare given, or where, should be where. I'm going to run off the assumption that Dr. Vare, or where, is taken from the root of veritas, Latin for truth, as in like in vino veritas. No, it's not in vino. It's not veritas. It's veritas. No church Latin here. No. I'm just gonna take that as rote, that it's probably the source of that he is Dr. Truth. It's just how I'm thinking about it now. A lot of mysterious and like just things that we don't have enough context to understand. Like the mention of frontier as being something important and like needing to maintain its condition or something like that. I don't know what that means. We definitely have this Nephilim creature, which seems to be, just given the way that they've been treating it, it seems to be in a very baby state and probably going to get much larger. If I remember correctly, the Nephilim in like mythology are like a cohort of angels. They're like a tier of angel, but I don't quite remember, so I'm gonna Google it. Nephilim, offspring of the sons of gods and the daughters of men, the fallen. Okay. Before the deluge. Giants. My spirit shall not abide in mortals forever, for they are flesh. Their days shall be 120 years. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God went into the daughters of humans, bore children to them. These were the heroes that were of old, warriors of renown. As giants, etymologies of the world are very precarious. The ones who have fallen, or the violent ones. Majority of ancient biblical versions interpret the word to mean giants. So they're the Judeo-Christian version of the Titans, I suppose. The giant progeny of the sons of God and the daughters of men. So they are more like fallen angels. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, either way, we've got this odd quadrupedal, partially glowing, like with slits in it, beast creature thing going on here. Weird. Very weird. Don't know a lot of what's going on. Seems pretty clear that Dr. Vare has his, like, or Ware. Dr. Ware has his own plans going on here that maybe don't necessarily align with the plans of Fine and friends. But the one big thing that happened is that we reveal that Maria is a true awakened variant of Fine. Doesn't seem to have any of the memories of the Fine that we knew before, otherwise she would probably show some recognition of Hibiki and friends. But a different one. A different one with her own purposes shaped by something. She also seems to have some memories of her human life and some existence as her human self. So there's something different going on. She's not just an entity that's taken control of this body and is using it to her own ends. If she were, she would just reset and be trying to do the exact same Tower of Babylon, use a giant laser to bring down the moon type of plan, right? So there's something else going on that's allowing whatever Maria's like original memories or existence to shape Fine's intent, but still a hyper arrogant relic of the past. It's interesting. There's one thing that I want to check in the OP. In the first sequence that we see here, yeah, first off, those appear to be relics on her ears, which is weird and could imply scary things to come. But in the very first sequence of the OP, we see a bunch of crystals. No, they're all with no, okay. Yeah, that one is shattered and reforged. Okay, that's interesting. Just thinking about it from like a storytelling perspective, um one of my favorite pieces of storytelling in the last few years was Hoseki no Kuni. And maybe light spoilers for Hoseki no Kuni. If you haven't seen Land of the Lustrous, go watch it. You probably should see it. It's really fucking good. But there's like a Buddhist-esque plot thread that is, I would say, like the majority of what's been adapted so far in Hoseki, that follows this idea of shattering and becoming stronger. It functions like kintsugi. I think that's right. I want to say that it's kintsugi. Kintsugi? Yeah, golden joinery. The art of repairing pottery by mending the areas of breakage with lacquer dusted or mixed with powdered gold, silver, platinum, or something similar. Yeah, so the idea of something broken and then reforged can become either stronger or more beautiful from its reforging. And if we consider that like Hibiki in this story has the shattered chunks of Gungnir of the relic within her, it kind of makes sense for this to be something with Hibiki. Um, but like the whole recurrent plot thread in Hoseki is that Foss is the weakest of the crystals, like she is the weakest of the gems. But that in and of itself, it gives her the opportunity to become the strongest because she breaks and breaks and breaks and breaks and continuously finds like different elements from the world to fill in the gaps between her broken self. She loses part of herself every time she does, but she gains new abilities and new strength each time as well. And I think that that's a fantastic metaphor for human existence. Like the way that humans interact with the world is we go through it, we find things that break us if we're not so afraid or so cowardly as to keep ourselves protected, which I think is something that weakens us greatly, and then we just remain as weak as we are. But we find things in the world that are sources of conflict, things that break us. Not physically, we don't recover physically very well, but psychologically. Like we form this picture of the world, this set of ideas and ideals, um, which we use as our lens through which we operate through life. Like these things are right or good or worthwhile or get me food or get me money or help me survive, whatever. And then as we journey through life, we come across conflicts that force us to reevaluate, shatter those beliefs, ideals, expectations, our lens, our crystalline lens for the world, if you will. And each time that this happens, if we are psychologically resilient enough, if the individual in question has like the fortitude of will to piece themselves back together, each conflict that we overcome allows us to incorporate new things. Like usually we lock ourselves into a crystalline structure, which is what we use to navigate the world. We use it as our sort of flowchart for life, right? If this happens, then I should do this in response, and then result will probably be this. But we come across situations where either they don't fit into our flowchart, or they don't, like the actions that we take don't cause the reciprocal reactions that we would expect, and that forces us to disassemble our flowchart and join it back together. And I think that each time that we do that, each time that we're forced to go through a massive reevaluation of self, we become like exponentially stronger, because we're able to deal with more situations. It broadens the scope of things that we're able to face head on and to fit within the flowchart that we've built. And the flowchart just becomes more and more expansive. And so with what's happened in these 3 episodes so far, that seems to be the way that we're kind of leaning for this season. We've got a conflict for Hibiki that is forcing her to do exactly that, to reevaluate her flowchart, right? Her flowchart at the moment has basically two paths in it. If conflict is something I can't communicate with, punch it really hard until it dies. If conflict is something I can communicate with, talk to it really hard until it stops fighting. What if there's something in between? What if there's somebody who understands you, but you can't convince them? They think you're a hypocrite in this case. Now we had a little element of that with Fine near the end, but it didn't really fit because Fine was just like, well, too resistant to any kind of change. She sort of went from like, we can talk this out, to fitting into the punch it till it dies category, right? So she punched her till she died, and it worked okay. Whereas in the case of Chris, she was able to talk it through. Be like, look, you've been betrayed by people a lot. Maybe you shouldn't be fighting for them. Maybe you should fight with us and hold hands and actually care about each other. So her flowchart has been pretty resilient up until this point, and now she's being faced with new threats that don't make sense to the way that she sees the world. They don't fit into her genuinely naive, somewhat hypocritical worldview. And so I get the feeling that we're going to shatter Hibiki, to shatter her ideals and force her to reforge them stronger with a little bit more nuance to them. A little bit. And, Hibiki's a dum-dum. She's a big dum-dum who likes punching things or saving things, and those are the two things that she can do. What will she find as, like, an answer to this conundrum? I don't know, but the way that we're seeming to lean is, like, she's going to have to find some middle ground or some third option or something different. And so just seeing this frame of all of this coming from this one frame here of a shattered relic reforged into its form again makes me think that that might be the way that we're trying to go symbolically with this show. Be cool if I'm right. It would be cool if I'm not. It'll probably be cool no matter what, because Symphogear hasn't let me down yet. But I kind of do hope, now that I've thought about it, kind of do hope that Symphogear G heads down that road. Just because it's a type of story that I think is incredibly accurate to human experience, to the way that we deal with conflict, and to the way that, like, the way that we experience life. Every time we come up against something that we don't know how to grapple with, we have to disassemble our expectations of ourselves and the world and reforge them into something that can grapple with it, or we die. It's like, it's one or the other. And I don't mean necessarily we die. I mean, like, we give up on our ideals, which is a petite mort. It's a little death. And there are a lot of people who give in to that and just die slowly and just wait for their bodies to rot. I think that's what happens when you give up your mental fortitude. When you stop trying to reshape yourself to better fit the conflicts that you will inevitably experience. So this is interesting. I think that if there's one thing that we can say about Hibiki, it is that she is strong psychologically. Maybe not smart, but strong psychologically. So if there's any character who would be able to, like, to reforge themselves and stay true to their ideals while discovering other options, it would be her. Interesting. I do have to wonder, like, what is Mom's stake in everything? Don't know. If Maria is Fine, then perhaps that has something to do with it. Perhaps she's acting for her daughter, who is no longer her daughter. Or is she? I don't know. Awaken the Nephilim, the giants that fell from the heavens. So they've waited a week. Didn't they give a 24-hour ultimatum? Like, you have 24 hours to turn over the world to us, or else? I don't know. I have to say that cutting away from Ogawa with with an entire gang of what appeared to be Yakuza, just pointing guns and swords at him, cutting away and hearing sound only, just like crack, 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 while the voice actor is just sort of nonchalantly talking without becoming winded or anything, is one of the most fantastic ways to build up that a character is a secret hidden badass that I have ever seen, and I fucking love it. I mean, it's on the level of Genjuro stopping Tsubasa's big ass sword attack that one time, or just going one on one with Fine with his fists. It's on the same level. Now, obviously, Ogawa's not fighting Symphogear users or anything, but still. And then we turn back and they're just toppling, just falling apart. And he's like, "Oh, this is nice. These are got some cool documents here you might be interested in." So this cut is really weird. All right, we move around there. Yeah, this cut. These actually look like they're flat paper. And I think they are. I think they're flat cells. Digital cells being used here. Interesting. I thought for a moment that Teacher-san had like turned around completely on Hibiki and was like, "Oh, you're a good student now," but not really. You're just, I'm giving you some respect because you saved the world. Nope. I also have to say a shout out to the typesetters for where is it? Always, 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 and then it goes around the screen. Fucking awesome. All right, and then we have this shower scene. We have some Yuri bait between these two, but more than that, we get a little bit more intel on what Shirabe. Ha, I got it that time without looking it up. Nice. What she holds against Hibiki, and it seems to be that that she lost someone. So it makes me think that maybe it wasn't Maria in the first intro scene in episode 1. Man, my opinion of that first intro scene in episode 1 keeps changing as we keep finding things out. I really don't know. I still think it was Maria because of the hair things, but maybe it was somebody that all 3 of these characters knew and lost. That's interesting. How old are these characters compared to Maria? Because they seem significantly younger, but maybe not. Maybe Maria is just like super well developed because of Fine-ness or something. The whole hand-holding thing is very cute. Then Maria just sort of waltzes in, like, "Oh, yep, don't mean to interrupt your moment or anything. Just showing off my hair-covered tits. Woo!" All right, I love this reveal of the doc with just the glowing pink glasses and then coming out of the shadow. Awesome. Yeah, so he's not too evil to be evil. He's just evil enough to be evil as fuck. God damn it. And then this face change that they do on him. Yeah, so he is definitely out for only himself and nobody else. Yikes. Getting the classic anime running into each other scene was lovely. And the fact that we're building up to a cultural festival, which is definitely not a place where anything bad will happen and nobody will ever decide to attack during a cultural festival. Never seen that in an anime before. So we got T-minus 3 days until shit goes very wrong. And also some build-up of some side characters who our girls will probably want to protect, which is cool. And hearing about, the change in Tsubasa to being a little bit more approachable, a little bit less chilly, a little bit less the Nightingale of the school is kind of nice. It's kind of cute, kind of cool, kind of lovely. And then off we go on to this mission. It's cool. And then there's this gas which seems to mess with sync rates. We finally get Chris's transformation, which is fucking awesome, as all of the transformations have been so far. So we've seen all 3 of them at this point. How are we going to one-up that? I don't know, but I'm sure that we will find a way because Symphogear. And get some cool fighting going on, but they're not feeling so super at the moment. That pink gas stuff is definitely a problem. And there is a Nephilim thing. We don't know what it is, but it ain't noise, and it is a problem. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we're going off of a chakra system. Cool. Cool. I said chakra, chakra, but okay. And he gives himself up, which is clearly a part of his plans. It's sort of a Joker giving themselves up to get where they want to be situation here. Definitely don't trust that. Definitely a lot of bait going on. I must say that the moment of like reveal that it's a gigantic submarine and help Tsubasa jump further via temporary headquarters is freaking awesome. Run in, run in, run in, run in. Whee! Awesome. And just like the general quality that we've been seeing has kept on coming. So there was something that was said about like Dawn's light, right? I thought I wrote it down. Yeah, the light of dawn. Don't know what it was in reference to. I think it was something that Mom said. But there, at some point in one of the other episodes, there was something mentioned about the light of dawn, and that's sort of what we see here. As soon as Maria Fine appears, Dawn's light bursts out from her. It's pretty bad. An awakened, reborn Fine, and then snap to ED. Motherfucker. Okay, well, that's a pretty big reveal. And, while it is a bit of a cliffhanger, I did say that I had only one more in me, and we're already 2 hours and 20 minutes or so into this video recording, so I am going to call it for the week. That's 3 episodes. That's pretty good. Pretty solid. So overall thoughts on the first 3 episodes of Symphogear G. There is so obviously more trust in the show. I don't know if you know what I mean, but like there's no holding back. There's a lot more fun being had, I think, by the animators and animation department with the freedom that comes with knowing that they'll at least have a moderately saleable product. Like it seems that season 1 sold okay, and that gives them the foundation to gather a lot more support and a lot more money for season 2. It just feels like people are a little bit more sure-footed in and willing to experiment and have fun and play with the show. At the same time, there's a palpable hype from the people working on the thing. Like they're excited to make some of this stuff come to life on screen, and it comes through in the experience of watching the show as well. It's kind of part of the wonderful magical thing about anime is that when the people who are working on it are excited to be working on it, the product shows that and you feel it as an audience member, and I feel it here. It's just lovely. It's just lovely. So I think I see what people were talking about. It is a definite market improvement from season 2 from season 1. It's pretty fucking good. It's a pretty fucking good show. I like it a lot. I'm sure that I'll like it a lot more by the time we get to the end of this season, but for now, I'll just leave it there. I like it a lot. We got interesting things happening. I don't know what those things are going to lead to. I've got some ideas. I'll probably have those ideas shattered and reforged and blown out of the water, so looking forward to it. In any case, let's wrap. I've been Teeaboo. This has been episodes 1 through 3 of Symphogear G. I hope you've enjoyed them as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week when we watch another couple of episodes and see where this hype train takes us. Anyway, oh, speaking of which, the first sequence of the first episode was a literal hype train. Just put that together. Awesome. Okay, anyway, yeah, good show. Me like. See you next week. Peace.